Sooner the better. As soon as you're 18, if you're making money and you can start a policy then, it's going to be building your future at a very early age.
How's everybody doing today? I am Peter Anthony. I'm your host of the Utah Business Spotlight. Today we are at Fuel, and I am so thankful to my friend Shane for letting us use his space. He hosted a bunch of the podcasts with us, so that's been awesome. You know the drill, baby. You got to like, you got to share, you got to subscribe. You got to give some love to Bad Bet Productions because they are the executive producer of this video. Man, we are so stoked to have Diego taking care of us. And the most important thing, man, share other Utah businesses with the people who can help them. It's real important that we keep our business community strong. I'm here with my boy Jib. He is going to talk about something that is near, dear to my heart, and it's super important to you. So listen up, pull your seat a little closer, grab a natty addy, and let's get to it. Jib, welcome, baby.
Thanks
We're
for
going to
having
talk
me.
infinite banking, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
And you know I love that, man. I love being in control, right? Because I'm Italian, I'm from Brooklyn, and I'm a dude. So I love being in control of my money. I love when I can get money tax-free legally, but I'll take it any way I can get it. And you've got a way that I can get it legally, man. So tell me, how can people stay in control of their finances, grow them, and what age is the best age to start? Let's knock it out of the park. Answer one question at a time.
I'd say the earlier the better. I'm 50. I learned about infinite banking when I was 47. So my wife and I, we have a good friend, Joshua Waxman. He has one of the top infinite banking firms in the U.S., and we set up policies through him. And eventually I became licensed to help families, business owners, and entrepreneurs set it up for themselves. But I'd say sooner the better. As soon as you're 18, if you're making money and you can start a policy then, it's going to be building your future at a very early age.
I love that. How do people find you, first and foremost?
My website is theinfinitebanker.com.
You got that URL? You know I'm all about the marketing, baby. Theinfinitebanker.com.
Yes.
Man, I love that. Theinfinitebanker.com. That's a killer URL, and you deserve it. Tell me about if I'm a 5-year-old, what is infinite banking?
The chassis of it is a mutual whole life policy. So I'm a licensed insurance whole life agent here in Utah. We service all 50 states actually. But the general concept of it is, instead of keeping your money in a bank account when you get paid every month, and then using that bank account to pay your expenses, you fund and flow it through a designed whole life policy. You flow your income through it, and then you borrow against it to pay those expenses every month. But that money you put in, that full amount, continues to compound and grow. And with repetition, doing that month over month, year over year, that cash value compounds and grows, and also awards you dividends because it's a mutual fund.
Super cool. And does it defer the taxes too?
It's tax-free. So when you have a policy loan and take that out, that's tax-free. It also builds a very healthy death benefit. And this is how the wealthy and rich families have grown their legacy through the years. So that also is tax-free. So when the policy owner passes and transfers it to their trust or their beneficiaries, that full amount of money is tax-free as well.
Tax-free. We love free. We love not paying taxes. So when it's tax-free, baby, that's for me. Listen, that is cool as chips. What made you interested in this? I mean, it's trippy. Not a lot of people are doing it. How did you find out about it?
Like
Through
I said,
Joshua?
Yeah, I had not known about it at all. We've been using it. My wife and I have been using the policies ourselves. We have 3 now. That's the other thing. You can open multiple policies.
And they all have death benefits.
Yes, they do.
Love that. And you're overfunding them.
Yes, we're overfunding them. The way they're designed is they can be funded to a max ceiling before it's taxable. So We make sure that you don't go over that. And when you get to that limit, that's when we open a second policy or a third. So my mentors and Josh, who I work with, he has multiple policies, and his mentors, I believe, have
Lots of money going to your kiddos.
Yeah.
Does the money move to a trust on your demise?
Yeah, when you set up the policy, the beneficiaries, when the death benefits are getting that big, you definitely want to have a trust in place.
Yeah.
And again, the wealthiest families in the U.S. have done this, and they've put in instructions that even when the kids get the money, they have to continue to open policies, and that's how these legacy
Yeah, well, that's what
families have
that's
grown.
what you want to do, man. You want to grow the base. You never want to stop growing the base. We just had Shane on. He is a monster. He is so consistent. Every time he gets a check, a piece comes out and goes in. He's been doing that for 3.5 decades, man.
Yeah.
And it has built up an empire. I did not learn about infinite banking until very recently, and I wish that I had taken more advantage of it.
It's
But
not too late for you.
Oh, I already am, so I'm super stoked. We'll do another through you too. But we were talking. I will start putting my sons and families. It's important that our children start investing and having multiple vehicles to take care of themselves, because we don't know how long the party's going to last or when the music's going to stop and someone's going to be left without a chair. I mean, you've got to go for it, baby.
Yeah.
You've got to take it to its next level.
The cool thing, though, I mean, we're utilizing it. We'll be able to utilize it even more, my wife and I, even in 5 to 10 years. But with someone that's younger, if they start when they're young and they're building this cash value, by the time, let's say they're 25 and they want that down payment for the house, they just pull it right out of their policy
As a loan
to themselves.
to themselves.
The whole concept was created by Nelson Nash, and he has this book called Become Your Own Banker.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what it is. You set up the policy to become your own private banking system for your family.
Love it. Love it. If you had some great advice to give a young entrepreneur, shoot, 30 seconds. What are you going to tell them that's going to be impactful?
I would say don't be afraid to make mistakes, but learn from those mistakes. Surround yourself with people who have done it before and have made the mistakes, possibly so you don't have to make them.
I like the idea of not being afraid to make a mistake.
Yes.
When you're afraid to make a mistake, you're going to show up differently.
Yeah.
You've got to show up in your power.
I feel like our generation, you talked about it with Shane and others, is, we grew up snowboarding and skateboarding, Gen X. We got the bruises and the broken bones because we were going for it. And I feel like this day and age, like the kids are a little more timid to really leap off the
Well, their
the
bones
edge.
are more fragile. They've been doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
Instead of doing this.
Or getting face to
Yeah.
face with people.
Or, you got to fall down. You got to get in the mud. You got to get hit. You got to wrestle through it. I love it. With infinite banking, how much do I really need to start? That's a tougher one. Right?
Yeah,
If I have $5,000, can I start?
it actually, the way we do it, it's based on your income. So we actually teach people to flow their income through the system, and then we design it based on what their income is compared to their expenses. So having a chunk of money, yes, you could put that in, but you consistently need to fund the policy every month. So that's why it's based on your income.
Oh, so if I make 100,000, I put in 100,000, and I borrow 90 or 60, or I'm borrowing the differentiation of what I normally would be taxed on. So let's say I'm taxed, and let's say, for the example, if I have this right, I make 100, I put in the entire 100, maybe my tax would be 30,000 total, let's
Yep.
just say. But I live on the 70,
Yep.
so I'm going to borrow, but I'm not actually living on the whole 70 because some of that I would have saved anyway.
Correct.
So let's say my expenses of the 70 are 50. So I put in 100, I take out 50 as a loan to myself,
Yep.
but 100's there. But
Still growing.
Still growing and compounding.
For the life of the policy as long as you're alive. And then that's 1 year. The next year you put in, let's say you're making 120, and then the next year you're making 150. All that money, the 100, the 120, the 150,
Baby,
added
I love
up,
that. Yeah.
continues to grow.
It goes bananas.
Yes.
Very quickly, it goes bananas.
Yes.
Very quickly. I love this, man. I'm grateful for you being on. Tell us, who was your best client ever?
Best client ever. It's someone who's known about it, is done their research, asked a lot of questions. We educate a lot before getting someone to sign up with a policy. So it's someone who asks us a lot of questions, tends to be the best client because they want to know the specifics and utilize the policy to its maximum.
I'll give you all my pain in the ass clients because they're the ones that ask a lot of
We'll
questions.
take them. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm only teasing, man. We love it. Thank you so much for being on. Where can they find you again? TheInfiniteBanker.com?
Correct.
I love it. TheInfiniteBanker.com. Look it up. You need to get involved. Start becoming your own bank. Stop paying taxes legally. They do it legally. They do it ethically. You could live tax-free as well and exponentially grow your wealth. You need the power of compounding. This is the answer. We love you. This is the Utah Business Spotlight, baby. I am Peter Anthony, and we are at Fuel. Thank you so much.